This silent invasion costs economies billions annually and threatens ecosystems across 3 continents. The wild boar, an animal of surprising intelligence and relentless adaptability, is not just a nuisance, it's an ecological wrecking ball, capable of multiplying faster than nearly any other large mammal on the planet. From tearing up vital farmlands overnight to compromising national biosecurity, this creature has become the center of a global crisis in wildlife management. Tonight, we explore the science behind its dominance and the extraordinary efforts required to reclaim the balance of nature. Across the fertile, productive lands of the Western continent, an ecological and economic crisis is unfolding, often unseen by those who do not work the soil. It is a slow-motion disaster driven by an animal of immense power and alarming intelligence, the feral swine. This creature, a descendant of escaped domestic pigs and imported wild stock, has become an unrivaled force of agricultural devastation, now spanning dozens of major territories and challenging the very foundation of rural prosperity. The cumulative financial burden this animal imposes upon major agricultural regions globally, year after year, surpasses an incomprehensible scale of losses, destroying crops, essential infrastructure, and the livelihoods of countless farming families. This is more than mere foraging damage. The boar's signature destruction is rooted in its instinct to root, a behavior where it uses its powerful snout to tear through the ground in search of food. An acre of prime cropland can be decimated overnight, transformed into a muddy, churned-up expanse as if a mechanical tiller had run wildly out of control. Beyond fields of vital grains and vegetable rows, their actions compromise critical water systems, erode soil integrity, and contaminate reservoirs, making this a profound challenge to sustainable resource management. If you find this exploration of environmental threats and necessary management compelling, please consider giving this video a like and sharing it with others who value a stable ecosystem. Your support helps bring these important, complex stories to a wider audience. The problem's exponential nature is anchored in the animal's relentless reproductive capabilities. The wild sow is one of nature's most prolific large mammals. A single female can birth 2 litters within a year, each containing up to 12 offspring. This biological throughput means that in environments with adequate resources and limited natural predation, the population does not merely grow, it explodes. The animals are masters of adaptation, thriving in wetlands, deep forests, and arid brushlands, capable of quickly learning to avoid traps and human hunters. This resilience turns management efforts into a perpetual struggle, one that requires continuous innovation just to maintain control. The impact extends far beyond the fence line of the farm. These animals are carriers of serious zoonotic pathogens, including strains of disease that can severely compromise commercial livestock populations. Nations globally spend immense capital on surveillance and preventative measures to protect their multi-billion-dollar domestic meat industries from these biohazards. Furthermore, their presence displaces native wildlife, competing directly for food sources with deer, fowl, and other indigenous species, fundamentally altering the delicate balance of local ecosystems. This makes the effort to control their numbers a conservation imperative, not just an economic one. Managing this invasive population demands a strategic, multifaceted approach, moving beyond traditional methods. Modern wildlife managers and specialized control operators utilize advanced technologies, including coordinated aerial surveys, precision thermal imaging for nighttime operations, and large-scale corral trapping systems. These deliberate scientific interventions are designed to remove large moose efficiently, a method proven to be the most effective counter to their rapid breeding rate. Each successful operation is a vital contribution to protecting both local biodiversity and the global food supply. It is a continuous, high-stakes campaign skill, discipline, and respect for the environment are paramount. The individuals engaging in this control work are operating on the front line of a necessary environmental action, safeguarding the health of the land and the integrity of the harvest. Their efforts represent a determined response to a global challenge that simply cannot be ignored. If you appreciate the detail and clarity of this documentary analysis, please subscribe to the channel. We produce regular content exploring critical environmental and scientific topics, and your subscription is the best way to ensure you don't miss our next deep dive.